Oh, my elbow hurts.
Many people are surprised by how severe and how long it can take to recover from tennis elbow or golfer's elbow.
That's right. And today we're going to give you 3 effective self-treatment options that's going to help speed up your recovery and get you back into action pain-free.
So elbow pain is often caused by shortening and tension in the deep rotator muscles of the forearm.
That's right. And the easy way to test this is simply sit down. You can do it standing with your elbow at a 90-degree bend and both of them there. And you're going to compare supination or palms up versus pronation or palms down. So for example, if I go this motion and this hand goes at a normal, which is typically like this, and only I can get this far, it's showing I've got tight muscles on the supinators. If we go the other direction, now this is normal. If I would have a tight muscle on one side, this one goes down, and maybe this goes about this far. We know we need to address the tightness of these muscles, get them stretched out, relaxed, so that you can get back to normal.
So the first stretch we're going to go through is going to help improve your supination or turning your palm up towards the ceiling. Oftentimes people will struggle with this the most when dealing with golfers or tennis elbow. In order to do it, oftentimes you're going to be limited and you get kind of stuck. Simply take your good hand, place it on the wrist or your palm, and help turn it gently. This should be pain-free. If it causes any sharp pain, do not force it that hard. Just go gentle. Over time, after doing this, try to work your grip up your forearm more here and help rotate. Notice my thumb is on one side and my palm is on the other, so I'm helping with that rotation component. Hold it here for roughly 3 breaths and relax. It's important to do this throughout the day.
Right. Now, I do want to give credit where credit is due. We did not come up with this treatment. It's actually from a therapist we work with closely. His name is Rick Olderman. He's developed a whole system throughout the body. This is just for his treatment of elbow pain. And a couple things I do want to point out when you're grabbing, make sure, think about your hand is on the bony landmark on the wrist. The thumb is on a bony landmark. We're not rotating skin, but we're trying to rotate the bones which are connected to the muscle to get a good appropriate stretch. And when you go up, there's a little more meat. You got more muscle, more mass there. You really need to feel that. And you can actually work those muscles if they're tight and loosen them up. Anything else, Mike?
It's good to do this while resting your forearm. You can either do it on your lap like Brad was showing, or I'm doing on a table. Sometimes when your arm is up in the air, it can become more tense and won't want to stretch as much. Nice, relaxed position.
All right, the next important muscle group to address in regards to getting muscles loosened up so that you get that range of motion is the brachioradialis and the radialis. And the way you do this is you simply find the tendon of the bicep below the muscle belly. There's that tendon. You're going to take your 2 fingers or like this and go on one side, just at the elbow, just above the elbow joint, and then the thumb goes on the other side, and we're going to get underneath and to the side of that bicep muscle down by the joint, and that muscle is deep in by the humerus or the bone that goes to the elbow joint. And you'll typically find if you got a tight muscle, it's going to be a little tender, and then you can work on that. And say if this is my thumb finds it here, it's not so tender on the outside, but inside, I'm going to focus on that muscle, work on it for about 2 to 3 minutes or so, and then give it a break. You can do it on the outside if that's the tight way as well. Mike, any other input?
Again, you want to have your forearm supported with this, and I just feel this digging in here. It's a little tight, even though I don't have these issues.
Right. Well, we all have tightness, Mike.
Weird.
All right, before we go on to some ergonomic changes at the workstation, the computer workstation, you're going to find out, typically Rick has found out that supination is the tightest motion, but it can be pronation. One side's not going down as far. So anyways, you're going to work that stretch. Make sure you do it 3 breaths, 3 or 4 repetitions throughout the day, every hour or so. And again, these muscles up in here, every 30 minutes to an hour, you get in there, massage those muscles, get that loosened up. When you're done with it, you know, you can kind of shake it out a little bit, let it breathe, if you will. Now let's get to that ergonomics with the mouse. It's very critical.
So when you're at your workstation, this is a common cause of having elbow pain for most people. They don't have it set up properly. When you're using a mouse, if your mouse is too far away, this is going to put more strain on the elbow joint. You want to have it closer to your body. Oftentimes, you want to have it supported supported. I'm not in a computer chair right now, but having the armrest be positioned like this, nice 90-degree bend in my elbow joint here would be optimal for feeling good with this. And you also want to not have too much wrist flexion like this or extension. Obviously, I'm in a fixed position right now, but some people's desks are just taller than their chairs or vice versa, or they have a standing desk. If you're like this all day, you're going to start developing some issues.
Right. So again, that neutral position, elbow flexed by the body, the weight of the arm being supported by the armrest while you're sitting, it can be very helpful.
Now, all the exercises and stretches that we showed in this video can be found in this book written by Bob Schrupp and Rick Olderman. It is new, and it's called The Top 3 Fix. You can find it at top3fix.com, or you can find them on Amazon.
That's right. The nice thing about this book, not only does it tell you how to fix elbow pain, it goes into the wrist, the neck, all the parts of the body, all the major joints. It is a complete book for self-help and keeping yourself active, pain-free, and feeling fantastic.
If you want to check out more videos on how to treat tennis elbow pain, you can click the video link on the screen.
But I don't play tennis.
I play pickleball. Does that count?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Bob and Brad.